Hello and welcome to your Eastern Idaho planning briefing for Sunday, August 23rd. My name's Alex from the National Weather Service in Pocatello. Taking a look at your weather impact summary, the headlines will continue to be dominated by the poor air quality, especially into early this week. There could be some modest improvements at times, and we'll show you the smoke forecast at least through tomorrow. Remaining dry and breezy today for some. Breezy conditions will be most focused across the Argo Desert and the mid and upper slopes across the Salmon Chalice National Forest. One change will be an increase in moisture returning from the south. That will manifest itself in the form of some isolated thunderstorms by Monday afternoon and evening, and we may see some scattered thunderstorms by Tuesday and potentially on Wednesday as well, especially near the Montana and Wyoming borders. We're beginning to key on a potential significant pattern change punctuated by a strong cold front, which may arrive in the Sunday to Monday time frame for next week, so we'll continue to monitor that potential. Early morning satellite imagery indicates increasing moisture across the Great Basin, as evidenced by the cloud cover that you can see over Nevada and Utah. Over the past several days, this area has been completely void of any cloud cover. Here we see the remnants of what was once Hurricane Genevieve, so the combination of moisture from that, from what's left of that system, and the moisture that's already worked into the Great Basin will continue to move to the north over the next couple of days, and that'll bring us those thunderstorm threats. The weather impact overview matrix is highlighting the poor air quality. We'll still see hot temperatures through Monday, but the temperatures will be several degrees lower than they would have been without the smoke. I'll also notice the inclusion of the thunderstorm activity across the South Hills for late Monday afternoon and evening, and also across the Wood River and Sawtooth and Lemhi areas. Now we become less confident on the air quality forecast. Again, that's handled by the Idaho DEQ. There likely will be smoke still around potentially through the week. But remains to be seen if we see any improvement on the air quality. Nonetheless, thunderstorms will become the main threat by Tuesday, with scattered thunderstorms forecast for all but the Snake Plain and Magic Valley. We'll see thunderstorm action continue into Wednesday. There is a chance for scattered thunderstorms near the Montana and Wyoming borders, but not enough confidence right now to increase the threat. And we're not expecting any mentionable hazards for Thursday at this point. And we'll continue to watch that. So your Sunday morning air quality index continues to be dominated by widespread and healthy air originating from primarily the large fire complexes across Northern California. That smoke's being lofted up into the atmosphere and is drifting off to the northeast with the mid and upper level winds, bringing that smoke into our area. So with the continued unhealthy air quality for all, I recommend that you minimize your time outdoors until the air quality improves. And here's a look at the near surface smoke forecast for today. Now, if you remember, over the last couple of days, this forecast was showing colors getting into the red and even the purples, which indicates high amounts of smoke near the ground. That's the smoke that reduces the visibility, and it's the smoke that we can really see and inhale. But notice this model does indicate some slight improvements as we go through the day today, especially for the southern half of southeast Idaho. We may see some diminishing conditions, though, across the central Idaho mountains based on this model. You see the Bear Creek smoke plume here is indicated on the model. And notice some continued modest improvements through into Monday morning, but more than likely the smoke in some form will be with us through most of the week. Taking a look at your high temperatures for today, getting into the lower 90s across most of the Snake Plain, eastern Magic Valley, and many of the valley areas across the South Hills, central Idaho mountains. Very similar high temperatures Monday. We'll maybe lose a degree or two off of the highs, but we'll start to see a little more of a cool down on Tuesday, simply because of the increasing cloud cover, keeping those higher temperatures lower for Tuesday and particularly on Wednesday. Minimum relative humidity values, they'll stay on the low side for Monday, but we'll start to see those increasing. Notice by Tuesday, all areas are above 15%, and same story for Wednesday. Now it looks like we'll begin to dry out by Thursday, and we'll begin to see a return of some critical minimum relative humidity values by late in the week. Rainfall amount for Monday afternoon. The initial isolated thunderstorms should be on the drier side. At this point, we're not expecting any wetting rains for Monday, but we will see maybe some mixed wet and dry thunderstorm activity by the time Tuesday and Wednesday arrive. And we may see some pockets of wetting rains, particularly over higher terrain areas. Let's take a look at a forecast radar here. We'll let it go through and start back at the front, which will be Monday afternoon. So we can see some of that isolated thunderstorm activity that we talked about in this forecast. So we continue to head through Monday evening now. Notice not a lot of coverage, but look what happens if we get into Monday night, Tuesday morning. The potential for maybe a complex of thunderstorms to move through central Idaho mountains Monday night. So that'll be something to watch. And again, increasing confidence for scattered thunderstorm coverage for the central Idaho mountains and areas along the Montana border for Tuesday. We alluded to this in the opening slide, but this is the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and that indicates increasing potential, pretty strong odds here for below average temperatures in the 8 to 14 day outlook. Most of the current forecast models are showing the potential for a strong cold frontal passage to move through in the Sunday and Monday time frame, with some significantly cooler temperatures behind it. So we'll continue to watch that as well. So to summarize, poor air quality continues probably through most of the week, but potentially the worst through the early week. Dry and breezy conditions continue today for the Arco Desert. We're going to see some moisture work back into the area. That'll bring some isolated thunderstorms by Monday, with some scattered thunderstorms for Tuesday. And we talked about the chance for that strong cold front for next week. That'll conclude the briefing for today. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, we welcome those to the phone number, email, or social media channels you see here. Otherwise, please join us again for your Monday East Idaho planning briefing. Thank you.